Welcome back, everyone. It's me, Mr. 4K Upscaler. As you all know, I have been playing Assassin's Creed Shadows ever since my good dear friend Brandon has purchased this for me, and I'm forever grateful for him purchasing this to me. Because of him, because of Brandon knows gaming, I'm able to make this video, I'm able to enjoy this. So without him, this would not be possible. I just want to clarify that so everybody understands. Now I have spent 52 hours playing this game, and after 52 hours, if you watch my live streams, if you watch my other videos that I uploaded regarding this game, if you watch me and Cammy talk about this game, you know right away that I'm going to say that I like this game. I really do. And I think this game, it's a very unique Assassin's Creed that it's a departure from all the previous Assassin's Creeds. And the good news is, if you love Assassin's Creed, PlayStation Plus has all of the Assassin's Creeds. They have all of them included. So if you love Assassin's Creed, I think PlayStation Plus is like a mecca of Assassin's Creed. They have all of them. That's because of the partnership that Sony has with Ubisoft. And I would suggest that you go through all those Assassin's Creed games. Assassin's Creed's been around since 2007. It was created by Jade Raymond. And here we are, man. All of these years later, 18 years later, 2025, Assassin's Creed Shadows still holds up. This time we're in Japan, and we play two different characters, Naoe and Yasuke. So I'm not going to spoil anything here. Alright, this is not a review. That's coming by the end of this month, maybe beginning of May, when I spend like 100 hours. I'm 52 hours into this game, and I still have a lot to do. So I will not give any spoilers. What I will do on this video, I will tell you what I like about the game. And I so far couldn't find anything negative. So if you're thinking, well, how come you're not saying anything negative, Mr. 4K? Are you some kind of a Ubisoft shill? No. It's just in my 52 hours. Here, I can prove it. See what it says? Okay. Right over there. 52 hours. Right there. Okay. 52 hours. This is just in my 52 hours experience. I have yet to find anything negative where I could say, okay, I don't like this or I don't like that. I can't find anything negative. So what I'm going to try to do in this video, as I'm doing this walkthrough, I will try to give you my personal experience opinion. That you're going to hear this from me. So when you're watching this video, you're hearing this from me, not from someone else out there. I'm not influenced from anyone else to be shilling for this game. This is just coming from my own experience that I have experienced, and I'm going to tell you exactly how I feel. So first thing first, the most captivating part about this game is the story. The story is very unique. It's about two characters in this game. One is male, the other is female. One is the black male, who was a Portuguese slave that was on this convoy to be a bodyguard for one of the Portuguese trade envoy individuals, and then he gets introduced to the emperor, and the emperor seems to like him very much, so the emperor chooses him to become on his side, to become one of his. So in a way, he almost kind of bought him from the trade, from Portuguese trade, and he got his freedom, and he became the samurai now. Yasuke. It's based on a legend called Yasuke, okay, which was a black samurai. according to the legends. So, and you learn a lot about him as well as you start playing as him. But you start off as Naoe. And the reason you start as Naoe, because you want to see a perspective from her side, and then how that perspective comes in full circle, without spoiling anything, how that perspective comes full circle when she finally meets Yasuke. Okay? And of course, I will not tell you why that is, and significance of them two meeting each other, and why is that so important that they met each other, and how their destiny has connected them together. That's something I will not spoil. That's something you need to play to find out. So, the first thing first, captivating story. Both of these characters are very unique to tell their own story, right? And as you go through that, you learn so much about them, and you discover many other secrets. Secrets that Assassin's Creed, it's always known by, with all of these characters that you play throughout all of these Assassin's Creeds, right? And that's one of the unique things about the Assassin's Creed story. It's to learn about these characters set on that certain time period, and what significant role did they have to play that is part of the creed, called Creed Unity, Brotherhood, Sisterhood. Creed Unity that spans across many different continents, throughout many different dates and times in our history. And what is this secret organization? What does it mean, right? Well, that's why you play these Assassin's Creed games. That's the beauty about these Assassin's Creed games, is for you to find out why that is. So, like I said, the first thing is the captivating story with these two characters. The second thing is the gameplay. The gameplay, right off the bat, it's very unique. Especially when you are playing as Naoe. Naoe has so many abilities, so many wide range of abilities, that I think it makes Naoe probably the most desirable character to play, due to all the abilities that she has and different techniques that she can use. One of the coolest techniques that she has, in my opinion, is her ability to be stealthy. Element of surprise, right? Her stealth abilities are one of the most unique ones. The way she approaches the enemy, the way she eliminates the enemy through the stealth, it's very unique and very swift and smooth, right? It's almost like a ninja, like, which kind of it is. Shinobi, ninja, kind of the same thing. And you will see that here in a minute, as I'm trying to infiltrate this ship here to kill this OX lieutenant. Okay, I'm not going to tell you who the OX is and why do I need to eliminate him. Of course, no spoilers. I want you to play the game. So the second thing besides the story is the gameplay. The gameplay is very unique. And like I said, both of these characters, whether it's Yasuke or Naoe, they all have their own attributes. They have their own skills. And what's so unique is the fact that you can choose at any given time, you can switch between these characters. That's another unique thing that I think makes this Assassin's Creed Shadows appealing to me. So, for example, currently I'm climbing up the ship with Naoe. But I don't have to. I can switch at any time, at any given point. I can switch to play as Yasuke. As you can see, right down there, at the middle bottom where Naoe is. If you look down bottom of her dress, you'll see a square button on the PlayStation, and it says "Play as Yasuke." It's right there where I'm pointing my fingers. So I can switch between the characters anytime, anywhere, and I think that's amazing that you can switch between the characters. So that's the part of the beauty of this game is the gameplay. Now, besides the gameplay, if you look at the map and the amount of things you can do on Assassin's Creed, and like I said, I'm 52 hours. I'm level, let me see, level 16. And I'm not even scratching, and I'm not joking when I say I'm not even scratching the surface. This might seem like a lot of things that I have done here, but after 52 hours, I'm not even scratching the surface. That's the sheer size and scope of Assassin's Creed Shadows. Just how big it is, man. This is the emphasis that I was trying to emphasize throughout my live streams. This is what me and Cammy talked about, to try to emphasize, to try to put in perspective just like how huge this game is, how big this game is. And the only way you will experience that is when you start playing it. When you start playing it, then you say, oh my God, this is huge. This is as big as Red Dead Redemption 2, if not even bigger than Red Dead Redemption 2. The game, it's 102 gigabytes for a reason, and you will find out why. So there's so many things to do here. There's all these shrines. People ask me about the shrines. What's up with the shrines? Well, the shrines is something that you need to level up your knowledge points. And when you get your knowledge points, then you can go to your mastery, and you can go ahead and you can go through tools, and you can level up your mastery points through knowledge points to move up and get some extra perks. These are all the perks that comes in from knowledge points. And the way you get these knowledge points is by going to these shrines and praying and collecting certain papers that you have to collect, or letters, papers, etc., etc., whatever the task might be. And you get to unlock all of these attributes. You see this knowledge rank 4 required, knowledge rank 5, knowledge rank 6. So when you finish all the shrine, now you will have even more skills to use to make your character even more badass. So that's why you need to go and do these shrines, right? And then you have, of course, variety of different weapons. Okay, variety of different weapons for you to upgrade with different perks as well. Okay, so with these you just need a certain points to have. Currently I only have 1 point. I can go ahead and I can unlock this for this weapon called the Tento. And then you have Kusarigama. This is the weapon that I'm using currently. This one requires I believe, let me see, this one requires only 1 point. This one requires, 2 mastery points. 2 mastery points, and I only have 1 mastery points. They call them mastery points. So the amount of upgrades on your weapons here, it's truly remarkable. And this is why you want to take your time and spend time going through the shrines, spend time doing the challenge missions, and just keep grinding and grinding and grinding before you move on to the next missions. So that way you can level up to the level 60, right? And if you look at this map, you will see just how big it is, man. The amount of things for you to do here, okay? And you see all of these question marks? These are the undiscovered location. Every time you go to these question marks, it's where most likely you will find these shrines, right? Like this one over here, or this one over here. These are all shrines. And there's another shrine here as well. Hold on. Here as well. It tells you what you need. Pay respects at the shrines. This one over here, telling you to find all lost pages, meaning papers. And you got this one over here, find all the lost pages. And you want to spend a lot of time doing these side missions to unlock these shrines. And then you have this. You have the fast travel to these small storage little hideouts, where you can fast travel to these storage little hideouts, and from there you can store your weapons. You can also do challenges. There's a variety of different challenges for you to do and level up even more, right? And then you have these towers, these castles. I call them towers, but they're castles. Then you got these castles, and these castles also give you rewards, right? To get certain armor, certain weapons, etc., etc. And there's so many castles here for you to defeat and to get rewarded. And then on top of the castles, there's also this place, the Ubisoft weekly updates requests. Weekly updates quests. These quests is something that you have to activate. You have to activate, and you have to follow these rewards quests. And every time you finish these reward quests, you get to unlock certain items, and those items are being given to you so you can use them. As you can see right here, I'm currently following this reward right here. And you can see what's available. You can purchase some of these items for the exchange, but the exchange is the keys. You see these keys, I have 120 of them, and you can see how many keys you need to acquire in order to purchase this. So this gives you a replay value to collect all the keys, to get all of this stuff. So technically you could spend 200, I'm not kidding, you can spend easily 200 hours if you collect all of these keys. Easily you can spend 200 hours in this game. Easily. But where do you get the keys? Well, the keys are right over here. You'll see them. They're right here. You'll see them. Here, I'll show you. Let me zoom in a little bit. The keys, the keys, the keys. I know they're here somewhere. Believe me. There they are, right here. You see? The legacy. The key. 600 keys. It tells you what you get. If I get here, I will get 600 keys. On top of how many do I have? 100. How many keys do I have? Let me see. I have 120 keys. So 600 plus 120, it's what, 720. So I would have 720 keys. And then you also have the ability to get the fast travels. These are all fast travels. You have to climb up to these monuments and, you know, these towers in order for you to get these fast travels. And with these fast travels, you can easily go to your locations much quicker and much faster. And again, having a fast travel ability for people who don't have time to be, you know, walking around or traveling around, because it takes a lot of time. So having the ability to fast travel really makes it so much easier. Which is something Dragon's Dogma 2, Capcom, you should have. Okay? And then you can also take photos. It's another thing. You can take photos and leave photos here. Look at all the photos that I took. of all the enemies that I killed, like this one here. You can click and you can see it. There it is, it'll show up right there. This is so unique and cool because if you're a friend of mine on PlayStation and you're playing Assassin's Creed Assassin's Creed Shadows, Assassin's Creed Shadows, then you can look and see what I've been doing. You can look at my diary. Think of these photos as if I'm taking the diary. You can see all the photos that I took. I also made some really cool photos here that you will discover that I want you guys to see. Like this one here is pretty cool. It's almost like a trophy when I kill this enemy. I'm standing on top of him. This is a big guy. It's almost like a trophy. I don't want to show all of these because I want some of these photos to be, surprise for you guys. But that's yet another feature, So there's so much here to do. And like I said, I'm not even scratching the surface. I'm 52 hours into this, and I'm like, I could spend 400 hours into this game if I just want to get everything. Literally, I could spend 400 hours on this game. And that's the whole point of me making this video, because I want you to know just how huge, how big this game is. So when people ask me, is this worth every penny? Absolutely. Assassin's Creed Shadows is worth every penny, man. And take your time. Don't rush through this game, dude. That's another thing I've been trying to emphasize on my live streams, on my videos. Why are you guys rushing through this game? Take your time. Level up, grind it. Grind. For the same reason you grind Elden Ring. It's the same thing here you want to do. Grind. Take your time, man. Don't rush through this. And then there's your hideout. This is your hideout. You can go here and you can open Forge, where you can have a blacksmith to upgrade your weapons. There's so much you can build and decorate around your hideout. You can recruit other people to join your hideout. So that's another cool thing. Think of it like a camp in Red Dead Redemption 2. You know how like in Red Dead Redemption 2 there's a camp? Right, and that's where Arthur Morgan and everybody else is there, etc., etc. So it's kind of like that here too. Think of it like a Red Dead Redemption 2 camp that the Arthur Morgan had. It's the same thing here. So like I said, the story amazing, very captivating. Ability to choose between these two characters. Wonderful story being told throughout these two characters, and what is the meaning of them meeting each other, and what's the significance between them two, and why did destiny bring them together? All of that stuff you will find out on your own when you play. No spoilers. So number 2, it's the gameplay, the combat, the upgrades. Amazing. You will see that pretty soon. I will show you. And number 3, look at all of these things that you got to do on this giant, huge map. And I'm only 52 hours into this game here. I'll just show you, just so you know that I'm telling the truth. I'm 52 hours. 52 hours. Just look right there at the bottom where it says Assassin's Creed Shadows Virtual Currency, $4.99. 52 hours, and 52 hours... I'm not even scratching the surface. That's how big this game is. So after 52 hours, I wish that I could find something to complain about. The only thing I found was this one little glitch called a flying bird. I had this one bird that was frozen in time. It wasn't a deal breaker for me because I could still move my character. I can still go on about my business. It wasn't a big deal, but that was the only thing that I found, was just one little glitch called the flying bird. But you can easily fix that glitch by either changing the season if you're able to change the season, or you can just simply restart the game, save the game, restart the game, and that's it. The glitch is it's gone. But not a deal breaker. So I really can't, like, believe me, in 52 hours I've been looking around. I was like, maybe I'll find something to complain about. I couldn't find anything that would make me say, oh, this is terrible. Ooh, I'm not enjoying this, right? Believe me, if there was something, I would point it out here. But there simply isn't anything for me to complain so far. All right, we talked about the stealth. Now, as I said previously, you can choose between those two characters. But I have found out that for me personally, Naoe is a character that everyone will be playing. And the reason why is because of her stealth abilities. And being able to use the stealth to look around to see how many enemies do you have. How do you approach these enemies? Right? And having that ability of stealth in this game, it's to me one of the main reasons why you wanna use Naoe. And I think it's also one of the main reasons why my friend Kemi has told me that he always uses Naoe. Even though he can switch and use Yasuke, he can go switch back and forth between Yasuke and Naoe, but he always chooses to go with the Naoe. And I can see his reason why, because the stealth abilities her stealth abilities are truly remarkable. And it's fun. I love using stealth, man. It's fun. It's fun. I love it. Like the mouse and cat game, the way you can mess around with them, you know. It's almost like a John Wick, man. Like you have this John Wick ability to mess around. Here, we'll do it again. You can also hide in closets and other places. There's so much here, dude. Come on, guys. Ah, well. But anyway, you get the idea. You get the idea of stealth here and what you can do with stealth. I'm just giving you one example. So, there's so much in this game that when I look at it now after 52 hours, I honestly have no complaints. And I don't know what people are complaining about. Really, dude. What is their legitimate quote-unquote complaint about this game? The story is great. Both of these characters are amazing. There's so much to do in this game. You can use approach of stealth, brute force combat with Yasuke. You can also choose whom you want to sleep with, whom you don't want to sleep with, who you want to be your enemy, who you want to be your friend. You got all of these different choices that you can approach within the game. What I like about this game, Assassin's Creed Shadows, nothing is being forced upon you. Everything is given to you as a choice. Like you, the player, you decide what you want to do. You decide how you want to play. And I think that's the unique part about this game, Assassin's Creed Shadows. And of course, my favorite is the ability to use stealth. Of course, stealth is my favorite. So I don't know if there's anything else I could say that I haven't said here, and 30 minutes of me blabbing and blabbing and talking about this game. I'm trying to think of, is there anything else that maybe I missed out on that maybe I should mention, but I don't think I really have missed out. After 52 hours, this is all that I know. And what I have discovered here in 52 hours is truly amazing. The graphics, yeah, people ask me about the graphics. Graphics are amazing. Nothing short of amazing. Truly feels like a next generation Assassin's Creed. It doesn't feel cheap. It doesn't feel like just another Assassin's Creed. It feels that there's a lot of effort was put into this game in terms of graphics. So the graphics are amazing. Oh, this is hilarious. This is hilarious, dude. Now I have to fight this guy. Come on. Let's go. Am I ready to fight him? Probably not. But anyway, I just want to kind of show you. Of course, I'm not ready. You have to level up. You have to take your time. That's what the game is doing. The game is letting you know, hey, you're not ready to do this mission. You need to go ahead and you need to level up. That's why you need to do all these other missions that I was telling you about. Like leveling up, going through the shrines, getting the knowledge points, mastery points. See, this is level 23. I'm level 16. So obviously, I don't have to do this. I just did this to like show you guys throughout this video. But what you want to do is you want to take your time. Don't rush through these main missions. Take your time, level up, level up, level up. And when you are finally at the level 23, then you can come in, then you can kick ass. You know. So this is why you don't want to rush through this game. You want to take your time. Get all of this stuff unlocked. You know, that's why I'm showing you this as an example. Of course, I'm not going to do this mission. I'm just going to go ahead and use a fast travel and do other missions. And using a fast travel is very easy. You can also untrack this. Use a fast travel. The way to use a fast travel, you gotta be outside the enemy presence. Once you are outside the enemy presence, then you can use fast travel. Like right here, you'll see I can use the fast travel. You'll see once I am far away from an enemy, you'll see. I think I have to be on the land. Once I get to the land, I should be able to use that fast travel. I just want to show you the fast travel really quick. And again, having a fast travel in this game, it's a godsend. Really is. Something that I love about this game. See, now I can fast travel as Naoe, or I can fast travel as Yasuke. Yasuke. That's how the Japanese pronounce Yasuke. I know it sounds on the English like Yasuke, but it's Yasuke. Same thing with Naoe. I used to call her Naoe, but it's not Naoe, it's Naoe. So, fast travel, super easy. Good to go. Here we are. Just like that. The game, it's loading. There it is. There I am. Now I can go ahead and continue on with doing other missions. This is a Guardian Spirit. Let's see what this is. Let's go over there and let's see what this is. There's I already did the shrine. Oh, it's a shrine 23. Guardian Spirit. We can go check out what that is. Okay. So what I wanna say is this: when you are playing this game, make sure you don't rush through it. Take your time. Don't rush through it. Take your time. Level up as much as you can. Level up all of your abilities on the character that you believe it's perfect for you. For me, it's Naoe, so I'm just focusing on Naoe to level up Naoe. And once you level up to a certain level, then you can go ahead and take out on these missions, right? The mission over here that I was at was level 26. So I'm level 16. It makes no sense for me to be taking on an enemy that's a level 26. So I need to go ahead. I need to level up. I need to grind. Just like in an Elden Ring, you want to grind till you reach to a level 26, and then you have the pretty good fighting chance against this OX lieutenant. So after 52 hours, well, there you have it, guys. I think I covered everything so far that I have learned about this game. It's a very unique Assassin's Creed Shadows game. People are comparing this to Ghost of Tsushima. Look, yes, I guess I can see why people are comparing it because it's set in Japan, but this is different. This is a story-driven game. Ghost of Tsushima, it's more of like a exploration. Yeah, you can explore here as well, but Ghost of Tsushima, it's deeper than that. I don't have time to go into detail about why Ghost of Tsushima is more deeper. What the Sucker Punch has made is truly remarkable, but Assassin's Creed, it's telling a very unique story. It is an open world, and there's a lot of stuff to do, but it's a story-driven type of a game that explains these two characters and then how they, are destined to be together. By why they're so destined to be together. Again, I did give you a little tip. I talked about the creed of brotherhood, the creed of sisterhood, the Assassin's Creed. And what does this creed means? Right? Well, if you're familiar with the Assassin's Creed video games since 2007, then you will understand the significance of this creed. Okay? So, again, I don't like when people are comparing other games with this game because yes, they're both set in Japan, just like Rise of Ronin, Shogunist, Ronins, pro-Shogunist, anti-Shogunists, and Ronins, and I get it. They're all set in Japan, but they're all very different. Like Ghost of Tsushima is different than Assassin's Creed Shadows, and Rise of Ronin is different than both Ghost of Tsushima and Assassin's Creed Shadows. But I understand why some people want to compare Tsushima with every Japanese samurai game. I understand. Just like Dynasty Warriors, right? You want to compare Dynasty Warriors to Tsushima? I can see why you want to do that, but they're two different games. Okay? So Tsushima, it's its own game, and it's very remarkable. Assassin's Creed Shadows is part of the Assassin's Creed series. So it ties in with that universe of that Assassin's Creed. So it's different. Rise of Ronin is telling its own story that's set in Japan. So they're all different games, All right, well, listen, I hope that this 39 minutes, 52 hours that I have spent into this Assassin's Creed Shadows, I hope this really gives you some good idea of what Assassin's Creed Shadows is all about. If you want more information, please feel free to watch my live streams. I think my live streams certainly will help you, especially the part 1, part 2, and part 3, where me and Cammy were talking on the party chat, and he was explaining a lot of these things. So You can watch those other videos as well and live streams. And please don't listen to naysayers. For the love of God, don't listen to naysayers, people who are trashing this game. They don't know what they're talking about. They didn't spend enough time like I did, which I can prove it here, right? So don't listen to these naysayers. Try it out for yourself. Make your own judgment, okay? This is what I've been preaching in the past few days. I've been telling everybody, you need to go ahead and you need to experience these games for yourself. Don't just listen to what others are saying. See it for yourself. But don't you want to know? Imagine if Christopher Columbus was listening to all the naysayers and they told him, no, there's nothing out there. There's no new world. You're going to fall on the horizon. There's nothing there. In 1492, and Christopher Columbus, imagine if Christopher Columbus said, nah, maybe they're right. Maybe there's nothing there. No, you have to go and find out, man. That's the curiosity of a human mind. That's how human evolve. That's how our civilizations evolve. You want to know, you know. Why do people climb Mount Everest? Well, because it's there and they want to know what it takes to get up there. You know. Why do people go to Antarctica? Because it's there and they want to know what it's like to be there. So same thing here. Don't you want to know for yourself? Don't you want to find out for yourself instead of just listening to other people and what they have to say? Okay? So that's my honest advice. Don't listen to naysayers. Find out for yourself. Try these games for yourself. And I know this video is long. It's 42 minutes. I hope that this really helps you. Gives you some idea about Assassin's Creed Shadows. I highly recommend this. Like I said, 52 hours into it. If I didn't like this game, do you really think I would have spent 52 hours? If I like it, I think you will like it as well. The game gets you hooked right in the beginning with a story. Very unique story. Very unique storytelling about these two characters, especially Naoe. I think you will be hooked right at the beginning of this game. So there you have it. I think I covered everything that I think I needed to cover. I don't think I missed out on anything. Like I said, I can't find any negatives about this game. If there was some negatives, believe me, I would address it. Okay? The only thing I had was that flying bird glitch, which you guys can go check out that video. But that wasn't a deal breaker or anything like that. Other than that, I mean, everything just smooth as the butter. This is a game of the year easily, dude, for me personally. You know, like I said, I'm not doing an official review yet. This is just how do I feel about this game 52 hours in, okay? And I want you guys to hear my perspective so you can hear it from me directly, not just from some other people out there telling you that it's trash, that it's garbage. I want you to hear it from a guy like me who's unbiased. From a guy like me. And then maybe this will help you realize, well, hold on a second. Maybe I should give this game a try. Maybe I shouldn't listen to these naysayers, okay? And you shouldn't listen to naysayers. You should try it out for yourself. Okay. All right. Well, there you have it. I hope this helps. 44 minutes. All right. Thank you for watching. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you.